Oh, yeah, that is right. It's a double upload day. So I also caught the new Austin Butler movie, Caught Stealing. And I've got to say that this movie is really good. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty exceptional for a lot of reasons. The story is one of the highlights. Although I this type of story does usually really tick me off and upset me in how it begins and the whole reason behind the story, I still think it is really solid in how it executes the story and how it all really ties together at the end and throughout the whole movie. I really enjoy that because there's such something so satisfying about like the poetry and how it all rhymes, and that's really cool. Even though this isn't a George Lucas movie and it's Darren Aronofsky, which makes perfect sense. If when you watch this movie, you'll be like, "Yep, that makes sense. Yep, that's Aronofsky for you." And I thought it was really well executed story wise, where the story is pretty simple. Neighbor gets caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, and all hell breaks loose. It is pretty simply put just that, and it is a wild ride to be sure from there on out. It's solid. I strongly do recommend seeing this movie. But yeah, Hand Grenade's score for the story. There isn't much else to say. That story is just so simple, and the way it is executed is great. I don't want to spoil any of the moments because it is a wild ride that you should experience for yourself. Cinematically speaking, this movie is gorgeous. Cinematography is great. And it is, comedically speaking, also very funny. There is a killer soundtrack. It is phenomenal. And yeah, it just has everything going for it for a great cinematic feature. It was just so weird to see this in a very empty theater. And we saw it on a really like high capacity theater too, and there was like no one there. It was insane, but it was so like fun. It was a fun movie to watch, and it was good. Like I said, the way it all ties together and the visuals of it all is so good. It's phenomenal. I cannot preach it enough. So Hand Grenade score here. Directing, I think it's really well directed. By the time it was over, I was actually kind of shocked because I thought the movie was actually longer than it was. Just because it was really well paced, but I just always thought it was like a 2 hour and 12-minute movie, and then all of a sudden I find out it's less. And that was really shocking to me, and like pace wise it feels a lot shorter than it actually is too. It's just really well paced and like fast paced, and but it still gives you those moments to breathe, and I thought that was really well done. It's just phenomenal directing from Aronofsky there. So Hand Grenade score. And now the cast, man, is this cast absolutely stacked. But again, the standout is Austin Butler, who does carry the movie, and he kind of has to, with how big and integral he is to make the movie work. And I think he does a phenomenal job. And the supporting cast around him all do phenomenal jobs as well. Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith. It's really well handled, and it's really well done. So Hand Grenade score there. Great time. And the way Austin Butler does everything in the movie is fantastic. So yeah, Hand Grenade score. Expectations and experience. This movie was better than I was expecting, I will be honest. And it was funnier than I was expecting. And yeah, it's just a really interesting little movie, and I thought it was really fun. I also cannot wait to rewatch this one. I think it's gonna be a good rewatch. Yeah, and end of the day, this is also just a certified Hand Grenade movie. I think that we got some real bangers this weekend, and I do strongly recommend checking them both out if you can, or at least checking out one of the two. Both are great new releases, and I strongly suggest checking them out. Like I said, this is a certified Hand Grenade movie, but that's all I have to say. Yeah, so If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on Caught Stealing if you've seen it or now you're planning on seeing it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I'll leave you guys to it. Till next time, bye.